is because I was through I was a janitor for Advanced Disposal for a while, and it caused me a mini stroke because I had too many 5-hour energies in too short a time. Pretty much.
Oh wow! I rarely drink them. What I haven't had Monsters or Red Bulls in a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like every month, every 2 months,
yeah.
I'll buy me a 4-pack of Monsters or 4-pack of Red Bulls.
Yeah, after the kind of deal I dealt with 5-hour energy, I tend to be careful of how often I'm consuming that.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's like every month or 2 months. Hold on. Since you joined.
Yeah, I'm on. Since Dark Knight disconnected.
Because you left the party earlier. Remember? Oh, he reconnected back to his phone for the party chat. He was muting me, but he's gonna be hearing you. Okay.
No, I can hear him.
Turn my mic, yeah. You know, it's taking her off for a long time to get here.
Let's see. I told you she's gonna show up. After cars later.
Damn. Alright.
I'm at 11 days.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, because I have the broadcast set up, I just don't know if it's showing or not.
How do I find out?
It should show up. Oh, well, yeah, you might have to be subscribed now that I think about it. I don't know. Let's see here then. That was 3 weeks ago. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna send you a link so you can subscribe to the channel I use for that. That'll make it easier for you to find the broadcast, if anything.
Okay.
Provided my goddamn phone decides to work right with me for once. It's getting pretty annoying, actually, the way this fucking thing keeps doing whatever the hell it's doing.
Sounds like my phone half the time.
Yeah. I mean, shit, half the time with my phone, half the time I literally have to punch the damn thing to get it to recognize I'm trying to do something.
Just like I had to fucking click on the thingy twice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What am I doing? Why was I trying to...
I don't know.
Alrighty, but yeah, you should be able to see the broadcast after that there.
Okay, hold on.
Well, kind of anyway.
In a perfect world, the insurance company would have your best interest in mind after the trade. But it's not.
Well, it's the rational mind's urge to survive. Without further ado, get ready to be battled by these people who became...
Nope, I just put it in and it was telling me it's not the right one. I did. It says I changed it 4 months ago. Changed it 4 months ago.
It's fair to assume that there have been regular participants in the contest. While the whole concept is pretty tough, Indian may learn in 2015 they can also be fatal. And the reverse evidence took place between a man and his friend in a marketplace in India's Chandpur district. They decided there was only one way to settle. An egg eating contest. With a $30 bet on the table for whoever could eat 50 the fastest, the men began scoffing hard-boiled eggs. The 32nd egg One of the eaters collapsed and fell
Well,
unconscious
that's your thing.
and died soon afterwards in the hospital.
That's fucked.
32 eggs, which could weigh as much as 6 pounds. So,
Goodness.
if you want a really filling breakfast that won't kill you, don't exceed 41 eggs. Bird-brained idea. Another case of eggs gone wrong occurred back in 2006 in Doncaster, England. A man who had a string of convictions
No.
for stealing protected bird eggs was sold illicit eggs in a local forest.
Cannot spell.
Spotting what presumed to be a sparrowhawk's nest, the 62-year-old began climbing
So,
the branches of a tree.
were you able to find that yet?
Hold on, I gotta sign into my fucking.
As he approached the top, however, a disaster struck. You see, this perfect man had long-standing issues with high blood pressure, which often led to dizzy spells and faints.
Yes, it's me, you motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
Precarious tree branches, but having a tendency to raise the fence. Anybody's guess. Top of the tree, passed out, falling to the ground, breaking his ribs and having his heart punctured by branches all the way down.
Yes, save it, motherfucker.
Connection issues.
Optimus got attacked by this flock of geese. It was like a 40-pack. And they jumped me just because I was feeding them hot Cheetos.
Alright, well, try this again.
Tried to help me fight off the geese. Of course I ran. I wasn't about to fight those. I've seen
Go here. Go here.
The reason grappling down the sides of the
Go here. Go here.
the characters typically use state-of-the-art equipment.
Right.
They know they can
That's what I'm talking
Stanley, a 47-year-old man from New France,
down here too.
Alright.
2017. When he attempted his own Mission Impossible style escape, the man had been locked up in his room by his mother to try to control his own lifestyle, so he hatched an escape plan. The grounded 47-year-old decided that rappelling down from the 9-story apartment window would be the best way
Grounded
out.
47-year-old.
Fortunately,
Okay.
the
Here.
wire eventually use a simple Ethernet cable instead. It's unclear what he tried to attach it to. The makeshift half-sailing equipment snapped almost instantly. Limited to
Wait.
Yeah, that's about how that worked.
drinking him.
Okay, you in the screen where it says the forest begin. Continue?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Should be.
They'll watch it on the
On YouTube? How do I do that?
Pretty much look up the stream name, pretty much.
Okay, we'll give it a minute here. I'm loading it on the PlayStation.
Okay. Press a button.
The obesity epidemic is a very modern problem arising from our species transition, the double-edged sword of having a constant abundance of disease and diabetes are typical thoroughfare for the obese. A woman's excessive disease is an additional fatal issue. Logistics.
I'll care if they want to
Person into cardiac arrest in January 2016, the medics who arrived were presented with a unique predicament. Because of her weight, it was almost impossible.
Sign in with my phone.
Long series of reports and cardiac arrest in January 2016. Medics who arrived were presented with a unique predicament. Because of her weight, it was
Oh, sucker.
impossible to plug her outside the emergency vehicles.
Turn on.
Proposed solutions ensued, including the suggestion that firefighters remove a window to boost her admin.
Me too. Connect.
Or something could be decided. It was too late. Next to me,
Okay. Go to YouTube.
Unhappy accident.
Channel. Connect.
Humiliating event for public eye. Tripping in this corridor or accidentally starting usually doesn't prove fatal.
This is cool.
69-year-old Ford man.
The old two, the white one and
2016 was about to After doing his business in a well-named restaurant, staff were appalled to find the stall looking like an executed judge. Staff found the facts at the scene of the crime and demanded very publicly that he clean up his awful mess. He eventually obliged, but the sheer embarrassment took its toll. The stress of the incident was responsible for the man's death soon afterwards.
I'm at the screen now where it says new game continue.
So I'm gonna go
I'm on my
here.
TV. His
So,
TV.
yeah.
I'm on my PlayStation with his TV.
So real quick, by
He
the
watches everything he does.
way, for the difficulties it shows here, like normal, hard survival, and peaceful, pretty much. What that really means is, like, if you're new to the game but you want a full experience, I'd recommend normal. Hard survival, I would recommend it only if you're absolutely out of your fucking mind nuts. Peaceful, however, has no enemies in the world, so it's literally you're just building, getting an idea for how the game works, pretty much without having to deal with hostiles. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'll do it that way just so I can give you guys a feel of that.
Okay.
Or do you want me to
do that one.
Or do you want me to set up where it has hostiles so you can see the difference with the hostiles?
He said whatever you want to do.
Alright. I think I'll set one up with hostiles in play just so you guys get a full experience.
You sound exactly like her. Fucking hot.
Sooner than expected. Crashing back down. Takes a glance at the wreckage to be able to guess whether or not the hasty pilot survived.
I'd pay you more if I detect you in my hot house.
Yeah.
They go to Dawn place. They can beat up. They don't get that shit yet. It's weird like that.
Presumably certain he'd already up a lighthearted jest.
He's laughing in the background. He's thinking it's funny.
I'm on a plane.
I see that. He said she's not his blood sister, but they think of like me and you. How when I was with Derek, we were like brothers. We have butt heads or stupid shit.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's how him and this girl Amy is. He watches kids for her.
So I'm still.
Yeah, I kept telling him I'm gonna leave him when he goes with her. And he's like, no. Yeah, he called her the deep darkness. Oh, smart. I'll go to that situation later. He's echoing more because he's live.
I don't care what you guys say on it. Like, I don't make any money.
Okay, well, here, I'll put him on the. Alright, we'll do it later.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is I don't make any money off of these videos, and I pretty much I'm sure I've said far worse than that, honestly. I mean,
I'll explain it to you later.
I mean, I'll be honest. I don't care if they ban me because I'm not losing anything really out of that. You know, that's just my take on it, though. There we go. So.
Yeah, well, he's got too much respect.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. Let's see here. So, real quick here. Yeah, this is pretty much the plane that you'll spawn in to begin with.
No, he's in multiplayer, I think.
Mm-hmm. I am, yeah. So yeah, pretty much I just finished her off and took her outfit, essentially. Just to explain what just happened there.
He just took her clothes.
Yeah, pretty much. Now we do that, so we can get all sorts. And yep, all sorts of things like this that fell out of the plane are now of great use. Cloth and a snack, nice. Cloth, okay, I can deal with that. Booze and cloth. Ooh, there's a rock. And just as a heads up, these hostels might seem a little crazy looking of sorts at first, to say the least, I guess. Just putting that out there ahead of time so that, you know, if it ends up being a little shocking, just so you guys are kind of expecting it ahead of time. Alrighty, and there's another one. That one had meds and cloth. Nice, there's another stick. And a snack and another cloth, okay. What about this one?
I think I played a game almost similar to this. I know Resident Evil. I'll have to look. I said, I think I've played a game similar to this, but...
I mean, it's kind of like Minecraft, but it's as though Minecraft was geared more to adults than kids kind of deal, I think is the simplest way to explain this game.
That's what I was thinking.
Like, because this one really isn't geared towards kids for the most part. I mean, don't get me wrong, you'll get a lot...
Fallout 76.
You know, like, you'll still run into a lot of kids that'll play this game, but what the hell else is new on that one, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we play a game, well, we haven't played it lately. We play a game called Fallout 76. That's why I said this looks similar to...
So there's cloth and snacks. Yeah. Ooh, we got a body of water over there. What do we got in it? We got it worth to build a base around. So worth building an outpost here. I'm looking around because sometimes there will be fish in the water that you can kind of fish through. So you have a method of food and whatnot, but that one doesn't really look like it's worth building a base here. Or even an outpost for that matter. Okay, so... Oh, we're right near the butthole, okay. A buddy of mine calls this the butthole. I call it the pit of eternal suffering.
Okay, can I ask why?
Well, provided I understand that the area, that if I'm in the right one, I think I am. Yep, see, this is the thing I was just talking about. My buddy calls this the butthole.
Oh my, now I see why he calls it the butthole.
I call it the pit of eternal suffering. Pretty much you die. I mean, I can show you since I don't really have anything that I can't replace pretty easily. But pretty much, like, say if I were to take a running start, just...
Everybody calls it the butthole.
Yeah, I call it the pit of eternal suffering. So let's see here. Let's see, what do I have here first? Not from here, I don't think. And if anything, I'm going to build a small outpost real quick. Because I do have a lot of food and drink items I really would rather not lose if I can avoid it.
Okay.
But, like, I mean, after I get those...
He's going to show you what it does.
Yeah, like this is the crafting book where you have all sorts of different things that you can craft and whatnot. So, let's see here. Right now I'm looking for a shelter, pretty much. Either that or even... Actually, yeah, I can probably just build a cabinet and then stock the stuff there and then build a shelter around it, essentially. Let's see here. So, yep, so I will put you right about there. Okay, now I need, what, 8 logs to build that. Okay. So we got to get to chopping a little bit here. Of Because once I have those food and drink items stashed away, then I don't care about what happens if I jump there. Because I will die, and I don't specifically know how to get down there to retrieve my pack. Just so you know.
Alright.
And there it goes.
Timber!
And here's the kicker to this game is that if a tree falls on you, it will kill you. Just the same as like in this game, like you'll die of dehydration, you'll die of starvation, you can freeze to death, you can overheat
Now,
and
the logs that
die.
are already on the ground, can you use them or no?
What's that?
Okay. Like, say there's, if you see logs on the ground, can you use those or do you have to?
Well, are you asking if you specifically have to cut a tree down or if there's logs already
Yeah, like
there?
that one log that's laying there on the ground.
The only real
Use it or do you have to?
well, the only distinction on that one is like the log that's sitting off to my right there. That one's not really usable. That's more an aesthetics kind of thing. But like, for example, if you're looking for logs, if you come across them just randomly laying, which you will every once in a while, they would have to look like these ones for you to be able to use them, because they'll pop up with that X and then you can just pick them up like that. And you can carry 2 at a time, which for whatever reason that makes no sense to me, but whatever, you know. So there's 6. I need 2 more yet, and then that's built. And because I kind of do want to show you how far down of a drop this is. It's quite a decent drop down. Quite a decent way down. And here we go. There we go. So now with one of these, I can put my drink stuff there. Yep, those are drinks, but they're essentially called, I don't know what the hell they're called offhand, but they have a different name or something. And there's some snacks, which are essentially candy bars, granola bars, whatever those are.
Yeah.
And there's booze, which has a lot of different uses too. Like you can build Molotovs with them if you want to. You can drink them for a quick hydration. You know, there's a lot of multiple use things with a lot of these things here.
Right.
So let's see here. I'm gonna build another one just because I have a few others that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna wanna make sure I don't lose if I can help it.
You're fine.
So, like I don't mind it. I actually haven't jumped down that hole in a while, so I'll be honest, I'm kind of excited to do it again.
He wants to jump down in the hole. He hasn't done it in a while.
Yeah. I haven't gotten the chance to yell Geronimo no and then jump over the edge. Haven't gotten to do that for a while. You know, I have a buddy of mine that calls me a dumbass for doing that, and I'm like, dude, I'm a dumbass, but I know I'm a dumbass, so there's a difference. You know? Okay. And wait for it. Do you want me to get in front of one of the trees as they're coming down so you can see what happens when it hits you?
Nah, you're good.
Because, yeah, it will kill
I believe you.
Because it will kill you if it lands on you. Or if you're in its flight path on the way down, that'll kill you too. It's ridiculous how many things in this game can kill you. It really is kind of ridiculous how many things in this game can kill you. I mean, I can appreciate the realism, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of things in this game that can kill you. And you notice how in the bottom left it says, thirsty, find clear water to drink?
Yeah.
So I'm going to need to drink something soon, because that blinking red indicator in the bottom right is my hydration meter. When it
Okay,
starts,
the thing that almost looks like a water drop.
uh-huh, that's your hydration meter. The thing that looks like a human stomach, that's your food meter. So there's that, and I need 2 more. Where are you? There was 2 more on that, unless they landed up top, I bet. How much you want to bet they did? The angle it fell, they probably did. Come on, you gotta get up there. There you go. Okay, so we have 1 here, and is there another one here somewhere? There should be, unless it took off. Let's see here.
He said unless it took off.
Yeah, it must have by the look of it. One thing to be aware of though as well is that in the bottom left corner of the screen, if it says covered in blood, wash it off to avoid infection. You're going to want to wash that as quick as you can. Not so much for the infection part, but because if you have it set where hostiles are in your map, they can smell the blood on you, which will attract them quicker.
Okay.
So just as a heads up on that one, like if it says you're covered in blood and then you see you're running into more hostiles than normal, chances are it's because they can smell blood.
Right.
And they will chase after you in larger numbers, by the way. If, you know, provided they can catch on to that anyway. So, and it's all but a guarantee when you're attacking and killing hostiles. It's all but a guarantee you're going to end up covered in blood, though. That's all but a guarantee you're going to end up there. And what we got? What else here? Another drink, one there, and that's a snack. Another snack. What do we got here? Booze and what else? And is that everything? It looks like it. So right quick, let's see here. So I have a circuit board. That's not a big deal. Decent amount of cloth. So yeah, I can find more later. So that's not a big deal. But anyway, so are you ready to see this now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because actually, I have an idea if you guys are up for it anyway. I mean, I've tried this idea before and it hasn't worked overly well, but I'm curious if I can make it work. Let's see if I can do that, actually. Pretty much so that without falling and dying, I can still show you guys the bottom pretty much of this thing. So let's see here. Do we have another one? Where, though? Yeah, probably right down that way. I'm thinking about where I want to position this thing. Yeah, I'll put you right about there. Okay, so now I need a rope and 14 logs, okay, to build that. So I have one log over here, I think I dropped it. Yep, okay, good. So there's that.
Yeah, and then you have two that landed up above.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see here. There's that one. Let's go this way. And the big thing, by the way, is the realism is ridiculously good, I think, by the way, here. Because, like, for example, if you're chopping down a lot of trees in a short period of time, the hostiles will hear you and they'll start coming in greater numbers on that, too. So pretty much if it's the blood thing, or if you're just creating a lot of noise in a short amount of time, that kind of stuff is usually what will attract them pretty quick. You know, like either you're covered in blood and they can smell it, or you're, like, say, cutting down trees and that's making a lot of noise in a very short amount of time. Either one of those things will attract them quicker than shit. Let's see, so now we go up there. Let's see if we can go up topside to get those other ones real quick. Damn it. Open up. And yep, there's some. One and two. And by the way, you also have a stamina meter and an energy meter, by the way, too. Because you see the red bar. You see the red bar on that circle at the bottom right.
Yeah.
That's your health bar, and the lighter blue, that's the inner of the two on the right side. That's your energy. I think that's your. Fuck, what is it? Your stamina meter, if I remember. You know, like that'll slowly drop the more you're moving around quickly. And the one on the other side, I believe, is your energy meter versus stamina. I don't know why they felt the need for an energy and a stamina meter, but what else, you know?
Because they were weird.
Yeah. Because to me, energy and stamina are essentially the same thing, you know? So I never really understood why they needed two separate bars for that.
Right.
But whatever. It's an enjoyable game either way, so got enough there.
It looks pretty fun.
I mean, it is. It's more about, like, crafting things, trying to survive. Like, there is actually an objective to
It's
it.
similar, like I said, that's why it looks similar to Fallout.
Like, pretty much the objective is that, like, the plane that shows you on when you first get in there, though, apparently there's apparently something that takes the plane down, causes it to crash, and that's what causes that opening scene that we started at.
Yeah.
And so pretty much at that point there, you know, so that's how that starts. And apparently the hostiles of this area end up coming in and kidnapping your son or your child while you're still just waking up out of the crash.
Yeah.
So one of the big things, obviously, is to track down where they took your child. That's one of the big things that they want you to do first,
What the
essentially.
fuck was that?
Oh, that thing darting around on the ground? Yeah. That looked like a lizard. There's a lot of random shit that'll pop up like that. So how far out do I want to go with this, though? That seems to be the question I want to decide here. Because I have an idea in mind, I'm just not sure how well it may or may not work. And I know that I'm going to at least want to have some sort of a shelter built by nightfall. Because these hostiles are a hell of a lot more aggressively active, we'll say, during nightfall. Like at night, they're around a lot more often, and they're a lot more aggressive. Okay, so that's way over there. So, yep, I'm trying to get this lined up as properly as I can think of. Speaking of which, there's two of them. Two of the hostiles there. One running up that way. You guys want to fight, or are you going to run? What are you doing?
One's running. They're running.
I don't know. Just because it looks like it doesn't mean they are. They're crafty little sons of bitches, I can tell you that. I'm curious. Oh, okay, there's a hostile encampment over here. That explains why they're out. Because that tent right there pretty much is one of the hostile things there. Like, it's not... It wasn't originally, but it was kind of... Oh, no, never mind. Cave system here. That's what's got them. They were probably passing through, how much you want to bet, and that's probably how the guy got all the way over here. Because there's an entire, like, underground cave system type of thing with this. It's really interestingly well put together, I think. So, okay. Hi, there you are. What, you want to attack, or what do you want to do? Okay, that answers that question. Come on. Uh-huh. Well, come get some then. Making sure you're done. Because they will pop back up again if you're not certain they're dead. They will pop back up if given the chance. There we go. And I'm going to mark that as a red one, so it indicates for a cave system. Hi, no. That's not nice at all. Neither is this, but that's besides the point here. Just stay down. Stay down. And here's the interesting bit, is that pretty much like if they're walking around close enough or they're running by or something, if you're listening carefully enough, you can hear them.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to it now. Let's see here. So I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say this might be my best bet here. Get a tree platform.
Yeah. Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm home.
And we do that now. Yeah, I'm really low on energy. I gotta find something.
Yeah, you need to fill up your health or your water and your...
Probably. Okay, stick
Wait.
Hold on. I have one ear open and one ear on!
Ooh, hostile. Come on, you want to play some more? Let's go. Get your ass over here. Let's play. Oh shit. Yep. I got like 3 of them on me. This ain't any good. Yep, this is no good at all. Come on.
You're gonna die.
Yep, I did. I just did. That's the kind of shit that happens if you're out and about and it's dark. That's more than likely what's going to happen.
Oh, okay.
That's why when dark is starting to hit, you want to find some shelter or a place to hide out. Otherwise, shit like that happens.
Okay, well, I was just letting you know if we did.
Okay, well, what do you wanna play? Because I don't have this game yet, but I will get it so I can play with you.
I got some rock. Booze and cash. Okay, what else do we got here? Anything worth grabbing yet again?
I'm here. I just...
Okay. Yeah, I have a rock to defend myself with pretty much.
You home? Yeah.
Yeah, so I lost my gear and I have a rock to defend myself with now. Well, that's gonna be one
Yeah, that's
thing.
what he was talking about.
Yeah, because the hostiles will smell that, so I'm gonna want to get that taken care of as quick as I can too. Especially since I'm pretty close to the area I got taken out
He
at.
lost it when he died.
Yep. But here's the nice part: is you see that skull icon that pretty much indicates where your pack dropped at, pretty much. So that if
That skull.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
it's covered, but right
yeah,
now,
it's
he's got the rock.
Yeah, like I've got a rock to defend myself until then. Actually, I can change that anyway. I only have one stick.
Drink water, need food, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do, and well, literally everything that you have in your pack literally drops with your pack. Because when you die, your pack drops, and literally just about everything in it is literally what gets left at that skull marker, pretty much.
Everything's pretty much the same left at that marker.
Yep. Well, those are still out there. I just have to locate those again.
They're still out back where he had them.
Yep. Good. They're right here.
It's pretty much at that skull.
Yeah, like anything that was in my pack at the time. Yep. Yeah, anything that was in my pack at the time is still in that pack. Pretty much basic necessities, yeah. Basic necessities is essentially what that is, yeah. But let's see. Oh, I have some booze. Let's make that work in case these little fuckers want to show up again. There's that. Just making Molotovs real quick.
Then you can't make Molotovs on it.
So let's see here. Now, I mean, I have some spare cloth, so that could probably do for now. Yep. So now I do that. And I mark that here. It's an upgraded stick. So I now have something a little better anyway. Not a whole lot better. It's better than what I had, which was a freaking rock. It's better than having just that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a whole lot better, but it's a little.
Right.
Yep. That hurt a little bit. Holy shit, I had to be quick on the uptake for that one. Alrighty, so let's go to shelters and try to ride out the night for now. I feel like that'll be a better choice of action here. So let's see, are there enough trees for me to make this? Oh hell yeah, there are. What the fuck am I talking about? Yep, this is literally just going to be a temporary shelter, at least until morning, if anything. I might use it as an outpost, if anything, but that's probably going to be about it for that one.
Yeah.
But it's at least hopefully going to give me some shelter until the night's over. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, swing at the damn tree. What are you doing? Swing at the tree. At the tree. Alright, this thing's being picky. Got it. What the fuck are you doing? Well, yeah, I don't have it yet.
Using the stick to beat down the tree so he can go to the shelter.
Trying to. No,
Trying to, he said.
it actually doesn't, but I forgot I wasn't holding that stick. I thought I was holding an axe for a second, for whatever fucked up reason.
But he's realizing he
Oh,
had
yep.
a stick on the axe.
Hi, there you are. Come on. Yeah, how will that work out for you? How will that work out for you, huh, buddy? Go down and stay down. Go down and stay down, asshole. Yeah, I literally just burned him alive. Mm-hmm. Well, that's usually how that goes, you know. I should probably grab some of my meds since I have some with me and my health's actually pretty low.
You might want to.
Yep. The only problem is with the health in this game, it's a slow regen rather than a lot at once.
Yeah.
So I'm slowly regaining health back, but it's a slow regen rather than getting a health bar portion. You know, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my axe is over at the skull icon yet. So, you know.
He's got time to get to the skull icon.
Yep, there it is. Well, there's my outfit first thing. The outfit I stole off of the dead stewardess in the plane, by the way. There's my pack. So, yep. See, now I have everything back. Including my axe.
Now he has his axe.
Yep, I got everything back that was in my pack.
Now he can go destroy the trees.
Uh-huh. Yep. Oh, here they come again. Where are you? Well, let's do one thing first here. I hear you nearby, buddy. Where are you? You'll want to watch every conceivable angle because they'll have no trouble at all getting the drop on you otherwise.
He was right there. Seen him up there when he was running between the trees.
Yeah, but keep in mind, these guys will climb, so... Hi! No! Uh-huh. Where there's one, there's usually more. Oh, bring it on, boys. Let's go. I mean, it's a simplistic weapon design, but the fire does a hell of a lot more than most would expect it should.
Wait.
Huh?
He just lit his axe.
Uh-huh. Well, I wrapped it in cloth and then lit it, yeah. I'm literally I'm wrapping these things in cloth and then lighting the cloth on fire. Whoa, where are you? I heard another one. I heard another one. Where is he? There you are. I see you. Oh, that one was already burned, so it must have survived. Let's change that, shall we? Now stay down. Because that guy was already charred, which led me to believe he had already been burned. Mm-hmm. Fine. Yeah, run into that fire. There you go, dumbass. Hey! Now that's not nice either. No, I didn't catch myself on fire. That little fucker came out of nowhere and blindsided me. That little fucker you saw right before I went down, he came out of nowhere and blindsided me. So, you know, he came out of nowhere, he swatted me in the head, and was like, no. That's pretty much what he did. That's essentially what he did. He came out of nowhere, smacked me, and just freaking broadsided me. Yep, that's pretty much the universal point, yeah. The kicker to it is, this map's decently expansive, and here's the thing is that, like, now you can save at different shelters and whatnot, and then you'll spawn there instead. But if you're in the middle of a game, like in the context of what just happened, for example, in that context, you'll spawn back at the plane every time, unless you have it, like, say you have a shelter set up, then, like, once you've saved...
You're trying to, but it ain't working very well.
Well, the thing is that, you know, it's really not a good idea for me to be going about doing this shit while it's nighttime, pretty much. It's really not a good call on my end for that.
Okay.
You know, because again, like I said before, they're a lot more active at night. They're a lot more aggressive at night. So it's just all around a bad idea. I'm the dumbass that's not listening to my own advice here, though, so, you know. So, you know, especially with me knowing exactly how bad of an idea it is to try to do this shit at night. Because I can tell you full well how bad of an idea that is. It's just I need to be able to follow my own advice as well. There we go. And they have an entire crafting guide online, by the way, with everything that you can craft in this game and whatnot.
Okay.
Just so you guys know on that one, they have one. I actually have a link I can send you if you want. So that'll give you guys like the full, like the exact, like full crafting guide. Like everything that can be made in this game and crafted. I have a link I can send to you guys if you want. That'll pretty much give you the rundown of everything you can craft in this game. Alright, so where's my skull? Way over there. Okay. Yep. Let's see here. Yep, way over there. Because way over there is where where the other platform I'm trying to build is. Because remember, I'm trying to
build the other platform over there.
So that I can pretty much, hopefully, provided things work the way I'm hoping they will, I should be able to get to an angle where you guys could see to the bottom of the pit of eternal suffering without me jumping into it.
They look like zombies.
Yeah, but you know, believe it or not, though, there's a whole story to this game, and the like what those hostels specifically are is a big part of that. Where are you? Oh, hi. Get out of here. I knew that wasn't gonna kill him, but it at least did something. Truth be told, it did more than I expected it would. Ow. Hey, that's not nice. Not nice at all. Yeah, I've got 4 of these guys on me, and I've only got a rock to defend myself with. But yeah, you see, if you manipulate their movements right, you can get them to attack each other. See? Like, if you can keep them in close enough proximity, you can essentially get them to unintentionally attack each other. Oh, now they're starting to run away. Okay, I'm going to take that opportunity to try to grab my pack. Because at that moment, I was legit just trying to survive.
Yeah.
Yep, I got them to back up just long enough for me to get this stuff out again. That's literally all I was after there. There's that. And we are going to equip these for now as well. Ah, here comes another one. If you want to play, buddy, all you have to do is say so. Come on. All you had to do is say so if you wanted to play. Come on now. Ha-ha! Making sure you go down and stay down, motherfucker. You want to play too? Okay. Get back here, let's play. Come on, come get some. Oh, you motherfucker. Little fucker came down and swatted me as he came down. You shitting me? See, this is, I'm sure, is pretty obvious by now. It's not meant to be a game to play by yourself. At least not with hostels in play.
I see that.
Like, with hostels in play, you don't want to play this alone, because this is the kind of shit that happens.
Yeah.
They will maul you without a second thought if given the opportunity. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna jump over to a peaceful map, pretty much, because correct me if I'm wrong. All you guys are really seeing is me constantly dying here, right?
Yeah.
Actually, how about I go to one of my already established maps, pretty much where the hostels are there, but I'm a lot better equipped to deal with them in some of my pre-existing maps. Let's see here, 26, 27, what do I want to do? Yep, let's go to day 47, normal, because that's one of my already started maps, and I'm already pretty well established in that one. Plus, it'll show you a lot more things that are available in this game too.
Mm-hmm.
It'll also show you some of the higher tier zombies that you get to look forward to as well.
Oh, excuse me, Jesus.
Hello.
Disrespectful little brats.
Ow! Ow! Damn it, that hurt! Ow!
I heard to say, excuse me. And Tom says, really now? And he farted. And he said, ow!
Yeah, that literally hurt coming out.
Huh? He said it hurt coming out.
Keep in mind, I just went, oh really now? That was the only intentional part of that.
Yeah, because I burped and he said, oh really now? And I said, oh here.
It literally sounded like I just laid an egg the way that felt coming out.
You sure you did?
I don't know. That hurt quite a bit coming out, so I don't know. That literally felt like I just laid an egg, because that fucking hurt coming out.
Daniel says he knows how that feels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's saying. It hurt.
I mean, literally, like, you burp, I go, oh, really now? And then my ass decides to chime in and go, wah!
I know, right?
Mm-hmm. I'd say nobody asked for the Peanut Gallery's opinion, but nobody ever does. So, anyway.
No, the Peanut Gallery just don't give their opinion.
Uh-huh. So, what do you think of my bone chandelier up top there?
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. It was literally made of skulls and bones of the hostiles, essentially.
No. When I burped, he said, oh, really? And then his ass popped back. He said, you would have said you were at the Peanut Gallery, but every time the Peanut Gallery we say that to, they still answer.
Yeah, like, I'd ask who asked for the Peanut Gallery's opinion, but let's be honest, I don't think anybody did. They still give their opinion anyway, though. All right, let's see what we got here. Where are those? Okie dokie.
Thanks for the warning.
Hmm.
Really? Love you too. Maybe. Okay.
What do we got here? There's a bone box up there.
What?
Oh,
that's right, the road is closed.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's this base. Okay. Hey, so Trudy, would you like to see what this base looks like?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because this is my cabin, pretty much. Alright, so here we go. Yep, put right out here. Yep, I got a perimeter wall, log holders, log sled, pathways above ground, you know, all sorts of stuff. Oh, my effigy is still burning. I did not expect that, but okay. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna work on building more of this wall first. Because I have a feeling I'm gonna need it. I mean, even though it's pretty much a steep drop-off from here, Just watch. You leave those hostiles to it and give them enough time, they'll find a way to get around that steep drop and still get inside.
Yeah.
You know, give them time and they'll figure out a way through. There's that. There we go. Okay, that's what it was. Okay. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do this a different way entirely. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to set you right about here. Yeah, right about there. Yeah. I'll set you right there. So that'll at least be a barrier for me to create that'll help keep those guys off of that, hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see, though. There's my garden, too. Doesn't really have anything in it, but it's a garden. Let's see here. Putting blueberries in there, aloe vera, coneflower. There we go. Now I got some stuff in it. Now I just gotta wait for it to grow now. Alright, so I need more logs for the time being, though. Oh yeah, that's the modern axe, that's right. Because the plain axe is what you start with. This one you find in the cave system later on. See, because you see how it looks a little different?
Yeah.
It's a little more modern than the other type of axe I was using.
Sheba!
Yeah. Alrighty, so there's those. I did hear that right. Alrighty, big boy, let's play. Ooh, 3 of them. 4 of them. One of them's lobbing fire, too. You motherfuckers. Okay, now. Guess what I will do, though? Because now I'm not going to entertain these guys. I will do them one, though. One thing. Bye. Yeah, growl at me all you want. Unless you can climb up here, you ain't getting anywhere. He's still chucking fire at me. He's got a hell of an arm, I'll give him that. He just set himself on fire, you see that?
What a moron!
See, this is why brainless cannibals should not be allowed to handle fire. Because this is the kind of shit that happens. Problem is, I don't have a pathway all the way around the base that I know of, though. At least not yet. Oh, you dick! Alright, now you're fucking dead. Now you're goddamn dead. Hey. You're done for that little shit there, buddy. Get back here. Now you're fucked. And we're just gonna ignore that that hit him. Got it. Stay dead. Well, they never really do resurrect, but they do respawn, though. So, that is kind of a thing. I'm covered in blood again. Go figure. Is there anyone else that wants to play? Right here. Let's go. Just watch. I'm going to end up eating my words on that in a few minutes. Just watch. Give me a few minutes, and I'll end up eating those words. I can tell you from experience in this game, that's usually what happens. Usually you talk big like that, and then you end up eating your words a few minutes later. Ooh, there's my trap reset. I need to figure out where my fire is, if I even have one. Ah, there you are. Light it up. Yeah, there's an actual fire, and that kind of thing. And yes, it keeps you warm, by the way, too. So if you're cold because it's rainy and whatnot, this will kind of help. This will kind of help with that, somewhat, anyway. Let's see here. We got to go.
I'm hoping my controller don't glitch out, but you're coming with me.
Okay.
I gotta pee.
Okay. Shit, those are rotten, aren't they? Well, I bet they probably are. Yep, they are. They're spoiled. Makes me wonder if the fish is spoiled as well or not. No, it's edible yet. Okay. Huh. How the fuck does that work that the fish is actually edible, though? But the other meat is actually spoiled. How the hell does that work? So the fire's done, and there are bones that now remain, and probably a skull in here somewhere, I bet. Provided I haven't already picked it up. So while they're off my ass for the moment, what do you say we go grab some more logs and try to get some more of this shit built? At least for the couple of seconds where these fuckers actually leave us alone. My point is that when they tend to leave you alone, they usually don't leave you alone for long.
Right.
And especially.
Are you pushing a cart?
It's called a log sled.
Oh.
But yeah, it can transport logs. It can transport stone, sticks, various things, pretty much. I mean, if you want to get really creative, I don't know on this one, but I've heard that apparently you can cart around the bodies of your dead hostiles if you really want to, like if you want to keep them with you for some purpose or another. Doesn't make a damn bit of sense to me. I mean, the stuff can be used for food, but it's not recommended unless you have like literally nothing else. Like that's the only time I would say eat one of the hostels. You know, you're pretty much going full Ted Bundy there, essentially, right? At that point.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know if it has any negative effects. I've heard that it's supposed to wear on your character's sanity, apparently. I don't know how true that is, though. You know, but that's what I've been hearing, that apparently that's part of why that's, you know, advised against, if you can help it.
I'm coming! And there's your mail. You want that too? Thank you. Uncle John, I said thank you. Alright. No, you're fine.
I got another one. Now are you the only one is the question.
Social Security. You want me to open it? Alright. Alright, bye. Look open.
Oh, okay, hi. There's a lot of you here.
They almost look like humans right there.
Kinda, sorta, yeah. And running, and running, and running. Yeah, call me what you like, but I'm safe in here. Somewhat, anyway. Well, I should probably check one thing to be sure. Building destruction off. Yep, okay. Yeah, there was an option in there that says building destruction, and if you turn that off, then that means that normally they can destroy these structures, but with building destruction off, they can't. So, you know. And I mean, I like it because it gives you at least a guaranteed place to hide. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, it's not guaranteeing you can't get hit from in here. You just got to be as careful as you can, because you can pretty much swing through the walls and still hit these guys. But the thing to be mindful of is they can still hit you if you're too close to a wall as well. That's a big thing. That's a big thing to be mindful of. Like, if I'm too close to one of these walls, they can still hit me. Hi! No! Yeah, I'm literally trying to instigate them at this point. And what do you think of all this stuff in here, anyway?
It's pretty cool.
There's a lot of stuff. So first thing, let's get this rolling. And let's see here. Can we put one of those? Oh, we can put that on you. Okay. Cool. I did not know you could do that. I thought that was a restriction there. But I'll take it. Ooh, hey, look at this over here, though. Yeah, it's an actual katana. I have a sword in here. I'm just going to be an asshole about this one, though.
Okay.
Lighter. Come on.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Mom.
You see what I'm going to do, right?
Yeah.
That's hairspray in one hand and a lighter in the other. Come on, guys, you want to play? Let's play. Come on, let's play. I want my logs back, so you fuckers need to die or leave me alone. Hi. Yeah, some of these little fuckers are quick. Oh, that one doesn't seem to appreciate that I just did that. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage to him, but it'll get him to back off pretty quick. Looks like we got a dead one here. Yep, we do. We got a dead one. He burned to death, it looks like. And the nice part about this trap is if they try to run through there, then they trip a mechanism, which makes the grate there pretty much fling into their face with sharpened wooden spikes on it.
Yeah.
So essentially it's meant to kill them. If they're dumb enough to trip the mechanism. There's a bunny. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna go grab my logs. You guys cool with that? You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna go grab my logs anyway.
No, they're telling me not to.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna have my logs whether they want me to or not. Because these are my logs. They're not their logs, they're my logs. Mine. I will say though, I'm half tempted to build a few traps. Especially since I don't have a fully enclosed defense wall yet.
Yeah.
So I'm half tempted to build some traps just to kind of slow down their progression of getting in here pretty much. Oh shit, that's no good. No, not yet. Way too early for that shit. No. Just watch, they're coming up with it anyway. It's the last thing I need to deal with right now, but... Yep, here they come. Oh shit, hi, there you are. No question about what that thing is?
Huh?
Hi guys. So I take it no question about what that thing is?
No.
I don't think I even hit anybody with that. This thing does have limited capacity, by the way, too. Yeah, that thing. That's what I just ran by earlier. Haha! Come on, Armsy, you want to play? Get your ass over here if you want to play, then. And just watch, I'm going to end up beating those words in a second here.
I'm watching because I'm not going to.
That thing looks really mad, though. Alrighty, so. Yep. He missed seeing an Armsy. Did you see this big guy here? That's an Armsy.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm not fond of the paperwork shit, but it needs to be done now. I'm not overly fond of the paperwork shit at all.
I already dated it, yeah.
Let's see here. So that and these.
It's just a sign.
Oh, I forgot I had these. This is about to get really fun. Check this shit out. Hi, guys. Dynamite!
He's been killing zombies. Peaceful mode to show me.
No, this isn't peaceful mode. This is just a different map.
It's a different map, but he went to show me what he said.
I was gonna say, buddy, you're gonna want to move. Well, he's chunks now, so.
I'm muting the mic, but I can still hear you.
Yeah. I got dynamite, and I think this is my last stick I can throw, though. Hi. Oh, shit. I took that down. That's right. I forgot I can still do that. God damn it. Little fucker got me. It was a Legsy of all things. Yep. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to go to a new map and I'm going to put survival off so that it's pretty much just going to be this. I should probably get my pack back before I do that, though. Because here's one thing about the game is that if you don't grab your pack before you switch off to like the game completely or a different map, it will it will erase all your stuff that you had in your pack if you don't recover that before you go to switch. Yeah. Just a heads up on that one that it will do that if you don't recover your pack before you go to switch games or switch maps. It will do that. So, like, say if you got killed and you plan on going to a different map or a different game, recover your pack and then pretty much save the game, and then you'll be all right. Holy shit! I forgot how far of a ways out I am. That's my treehouse, by the way. Good.
Well, they're gonna have to. My kid's kind of fucked up that I'm writing with.
Alrighty, let's see what do we got here. What was that? I'm gonna find a body of water hopefully soon. Yeah, I ain't going in there if I can help it, because that is a hostile encampment, and I am covered in blood. That is not a good idea. Yep. Okay, so we do this real quick. We wash the blood off.
I don't know.
And
Who's
now we
completing this form?
and now we go in here and we loot the fucking shit out of their camp.
Unless you're handwriting in.
My handwriting is different than
From the last one?
from when I filled mine out.
Right, good.
Because my hand wasn't fucked up at the time.
That's fine. Let it work. Let it work just fine.
Okay.
Quack. Yeah, I'm looting a hostile camp before I switch over though, by the way. Just so you know what I'm doing here.
Or. You want to?
Okay. It's the physical or mental conditions, including emotional or learning problems that lead you to work.
Pretty much it sounds like they want to run down to what's wrong with you, it seems.
Depression. Anxiety.
Yep. The hostile is coming back to the camp, or at least passing by, so that is my cue to make tracks. That is my cue to make some fucking tracks here.
Excuse me.
It's going that way. Great, so I have to go buy him in order to make this work. Shit. I'd like to use the underground cave system, but I don't know it well enough to use it as a shortcut or a back road of sorts.
Right. Aren't you homicidal too?
No, this is suicide.
Okay.
Thoughts. Thoughts. If they call me away.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is that, in my opinion, homicidal and suicidal, I feel, in my opinion, that anybody given the proper set of circumstances can be either one. You know. But that's just me, though. I feel like if
How do you spell that?
Optional.
Yeah, how do you spell optional?
Optional defiant.
Oh, that one, oppositional defiant disorder, right?
Oh.
Yep, I have the same thing with that, by the way. Shit.
Yeah, Daniel has it.
Yep, I'm gonna want to move here.
What the fuck is it though? I still don't understand what the hell it is.
Pretty much it's a
Don't like authority.
yeah, it's pretty much like you don't like authority to the point where you would challenge it in any way, shape, or
See,
form.
I don't like authority either, but I don't have it.
See? The disorder is more
It's I mean, you know. Yeah, like for me growing up, you know, I was always rebelling against anyone that I viewed as authority figures, because that was my oppositional defiant disorder kicking in. So literally every person I viewed as an authority figure.
Without you.
Yeah, that wasn't good. That wasn't good because I had
weight without shoes.
I guess.
What about 385? He says he's between 380 and 390. I said, what about 385?
Damn, he's roughly about the weight I used to be then.
What's this?
You know, use a walker, a wheelchair, an animal, a brace, a cane.
Oh, you already answered it.
That kind of stuff, yeah.
Tom, I'm seriously gonna smack this kid upside his head. Yeah, you're right.
Oh my God.
I'm sitting here filling this out, so yeah, you are.
Hey, only if I get slapped in the head first.
Okay. He's making a deal with me. I I smacked him in the head first, and I did smack him in the head. Not even smack him.
I mean, I will willingly take the first smack. That's fine by me.
Oh, you love what I did. You're a sparring partner.
Shit, there were times I would instigate it intentionally just to get that reaction. Yeah. All right, where are you? Well, I should grab my pack first. Why am here?
Yeah, I'm listening. What it means in the past 12 months, have you seen Dr. Any mental?
Alright.
Right? In the past 12 months, no, right?
No.
Okay, if you answer no for go to section 5.
Oh, hey, Trudy. I'm a little off track, I'm sure, a little off topic, but I actually ran into Jared the other day, and he almost didn't walk away with his life, and I almost didn't walk away with my freedom.
Alright.
Well, pretty much, he got in my face for one thing. I don't know. As best I could tell, it looked like he was trying to instigate a second round of fighting. And I was like, no. Like, literally, my only reaction to him was, and this is what got the police called, I'm sure of it, by the way, is because literally when he got in my face and started screaming at me the way he did the first time, I got a hold of him by his throat and put him up against a wall and said right in his face, nose to nose, motherfucker, you want to do this again, I will fucking kill you this time. I didn't kill you last time, but I'll make damn sure I do this time, if you want to go around too. Had him up against the wall by his throat, literally nose to nose, yelling this in his face because of the shit he's pulled before. I was making sure that if he wanted to go around too, he understood full well he may die. Like, legitimately die. After the shit he's pulled the first time through. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know I can be, I'm sure you know I can be a nice guy for the most part. But, you know, like I'm sure you know my tendencies of wanting to help people and whatnot. But here's the thing, is that somebody pisses with me too often. You know, like if they poke the bear just a little too often, eventually the bear's going to get pissed and maul him. And that's what almost happened that day. Is that Jared kept poking the bear for a second time, and the bear almost mauled his ass.
There we go. You read something else that says it's shopping this or short and simple notes in English. No, I can't.
But you know, Trudy, the big thing is that what came back in my head that kind of got me to keep control of myself a little better is because I reminded myself that I have 3 nephews, you know, along with 2 biological nieces, biological nephews, 3 nephews, adoptively speaking. And, you know, and I didn't want the only way they'd be able to see me was through jail bars.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So, you know.
Have you participated or are participating in? You're not participating in any of these.
But you know what I mean, though, Trudy?
Yeah, I'm listening.
You know, because like what got me to cool myself off to a point where I could keep control this time was reminding myself I have like 3 adoptive nephews. One of them just graduated high school this year. The other one's 2, and the third one's like 3, going on 4. So, you know, and I didn't want the only place those little ones could see me was from the other side of a jail cell, you know. And if I would have given Jared what it looked like he was after, I had a feeling that's where I was headed. I had to you know, and I kind of had to remind myself, you know, ask myself pretty much who really wins out of this if you kill him, you know. Yeah. So let's see here. You know what I mean? I kind of had to remind myself, you know, Trudy, why that wasn't worth it. Pretty much is what I had to do there. I had to really quickly remind myself of why killing him was not worth it.
Yeah.
You know, like, because again, I have like 4 or 5 nephews. I have like 3 or 4 nieces as well, and I'd rather that they not have to see me only from behind jail cell bars. You know what I mean? And I figured if I went with what it looked like Jared was trying to provoke, that's how it was going to be. And I was like, I'd rather not. Hi. Not cool, buddy. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, and you're going to do it. Okay.
I lost your live there for a minute, and I thought I came to it. Don't know what happened. I went to an ad.
Huh. That's weird. Yeah. There's these. Upgraded.
Did you say go downstairs, make food?
Okay. Come here, buddy. Where'd you go?
On couch.
Okay.
Do you have hobbies or interests?
Oh, hey, Trudy, speaking of hobbies and interests on that kind of paperwork, did I tell you what I actually apparently scared Social Security at one point with?
No, do I really want to know?
Well, they asked me if I had any hobbies or interests, and I told them, I'm a current paranormal investigator and a former cryptid hunter.
Oh my God, Tom.
Mm-hmm. And you know, the stupid part of it is that they believed I was a cryptid hunter. You know, like they actually believed that. You know, they actually believed I was a cryptid hunter. Now, I mean, truthfully, I am a former paranormal investigator, but I've never been a cryptid hunter in my life, though. So, you know.
Doing chores. You do chores inside or outside?
Oh, shit, hi. And the little bastard got me again. Because of course he did.
Exactly, because you don't do the shopping. Money? No. Walking? Yes. Standing? Yes. Lifting objects? Yes. Using arms? Yes.
Using legs?
Using hands and fingers? No, because you can sit on your fat ass all day long if you could. Seeing, hearing, and or speaking. You should put yes, because sometimes my girlfriend tells us to do something and I don't do it. Mom's laughing. Concentrating. Remembering. Yes.
Because, you know, Trudy...
There you go. Understanding or following directions.
Yeah. But, you know... Yeah. But you know what the messed up part to it is that you know, is that when I told the Social Security office that I was a former cryptid hunter and a former paranormal investigator, by the way. Keep in mind, yeah. They actually believed me on the cryptid hunter thing, but they did not believe me on the paranormal investigation thing. You know, but they believed that I was a cryptid hunter. You know.
Yeah.
You know, and like, and I'll tell you straight out, I am actually a retired paranormal investigator, pretty much. You know, but I've never been a cryptid hunter though. Never been a cryptid hunter, but I am a retired paranormal investigator though. I actually have done. I have actually done that before. You know, I have done that before. I just never have been a cryptid hunter.
Yeah.
Reason, you know, so, and for a number of reasons on that one as to why. Quite a number of reasons as to why I was never a cryptid hunter.
I don't know. Why would they ask you that on these papers?
What's that?
Using arms. He said yes. He has difficulty using them. But what would you use your arms for?
To reach for anything.
Is that what it means?
I don't know. I mean, the gist I got out of it was pretty much like when they were asking if you could use your arms and whatnot. I assume that means, I don't know. Like, I assume that would mean, like, being able to, like, tie shoes and, you know, basic stuff like that is what I think it would be. I think it would be. I don't,
Tie your own shoes.
like, I don't know for sure if that's what they mean, but,
Concentrating.
you know.
I do have hard time going.
What's the reason why?
I only focus on one thing at a time.
That'd be nice if I could do that. My problem is I tend to focus on 4 or 5 things at once.
Yeah, this goofball here, he does 2 things at once. Or more, or 3.
I can. It's just sure you don't know that.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is that, you know, I mean, I've told Social Security I can handle a max of, like, maybe 2 or 3 things at a time. It's a complete and total load of shit, but they're buying it, so, like, I'm like, whatever. You know? Like, for me, my attention span allows me to max out at, like, maybe 4 or 5 things. Like, I mean, I'm jumping between those 4 or 5 things back and forth, but they do get, all 4 or 5 things get done, though, you know? It's just I get part of one of them done, jump to another one, get that part done, jump back to this one.
Yeah, I know that for a fact.
And yeah, and when I would jump back and forth like that, like all the tasks got done, but apparently not a lot seemed to like how I did it though. And I'm like, guys, if you don't like the way I do it, then you do it. You know?
Yeah.
You know? You know, like if they have that big of a What's that?
It says completing tasks, and he goes, nope. This is sit in the sink, and I said, I got this, and I saw this in the fucking sink.
That's a good task. I haven't done it.
Ow! Fucking jackass! You kidding me? Alright.
Get along with people. No, I always argue.
I hate people.
Hey, there's reasons I barely
Isn't that
go
what you
out.
told me?
People always argue.
Yep. I will tell you this much, I don't like most people for a number of reasons as well. Like, when I go to do my food shopping, there's a reason I prefer to do that around 2 or 3 in the morning. You know?
Eating and dressing. I got this one.
It's supposed to be. Yes.
Can't reach.
He just, I was like, where did you put ass? Just want to
I mean, take it as they will. They're 2 words that mean the same thing, so I say they take it as they will.
I can't, but they don't need to know that.
No, you can't. Yeah, when I don't feel like helping you.
Yeah, true.
Damn, he ran right headlong into that rock swing. Like
I don't know what happened, but
he came running right at me, and that rock swing just landed straight in his head.
your live troubles on my end.
Huh. That's weird.
No.
There we go.
Okay.
He fixed it. Okay, since the last day of your medical, no. You didn't work. Alright, here, none.
That's,
Leave me alone.
Jesus, I'm done. Anything else?
You wanna read it?
No. You got it.
Yeah, read it. Make him read it.
He's telling me I have to make you read it.
just to be sure we're accurate on everything, you know?
You know what yours was like? Or was yours different?
No, man, this is the updated man code. Right here.
I gotta say that, in my opinion, I feel like they ask a lot of pointless questions in there that don't really have any specific function. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, like, here's the thing is that, you know, like, Drew, do you want to hear one of the things I've actually pulled on a city official before? Because literally one day I was,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know.
Hold on.
Oh, that's, yeah. I'm glad I turned around right when I did. There was a fucking armsy right behind me. Whoa. Okay, fuck you too, Mr. Chicken.
Most people really think they are when they
Well, here's the thing with, yeah. Well, Trudy, here's the thing with that is that, you know, at one point I had to do a renewal form for my Social Security. If I remember correctly, I think it was August 12th at the time. They said it had to be turned back in. This was a few years back, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, but here's the thing, though, is that I filled it out. I sent it back within a day or two of receiving it. You know, and guess what these dickheads at the Social Security Administration tried doing to me? You know, even though I got my renewal form, filled it out, and sent it back within 2 days of receiving it. These fucktards decided they wanted to say, you didn't fill all your stuff out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you know what so they called me up and they said, we're missing some information. And I said, that's great. What are you missing? You know?
I'm not done downloading yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, like literally they said to me, well, we missed a few things here. But guess what though? You know, here's the thing though, is that I didn't miss anything on that paperwork for my renewal. But they keep claiming I did though. You know, so they kept claiming every which way that I missed something on my paperwork for Social Security a few years back.
Yeah. Well, I filled my shit out, and they haven't contacted me saying if I have to see your doctor or anything.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm special. They call me.
yeah. I mean, literally, like, Social Security tried to... I don't know. Like, my big thing about that one, I would say, though...
There's no physical fighting. We're always butting heads because he doesn't listen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Hey, but you know, Trudy, you want to hear that one of the biggest shit shows that the Social Security Administration tried pulling on me? You know.
What was that?
Because they literally said they sent me my renewal paperwork about a couple years ago, and I had that filled out. But here's the thing, though. They tried saying I missed something on the paperwork. And I was like, I know for a fact I didn't miss anything on that paperwork. I looked it over 4 times myself to make sure everything was filled out, you know. And, you know, so they send the paperwork back to me after calling me, saying that there's some details missing on the paperwork. And when they call me to tell me this, I'm like, no, there isn't. You know, and they go, well, how do you know that? And I said, I know that because I filled out the paperwork, double-checked it 4 times over to make sure I wasn't missing anything. You know what I mean? And they were like, well, that's not a guarantee you didn't miss something. I said, when I looked it over 4 different times, you know, double-checked it, double-checked it, triple-checked it, quadruple-checked it, I told them I made certain I didn't miss anything. You know what I mean? But then I told them, okay, so I'll humor you. What did I miss? You know what I mean? And they said, you forgot to add in the part about your physical well-being. And I said, that was the first thing I filled out. Nice try, guys. You know? You know, that was literally my first reaction. That was the first thing I filled out on the paperwork. Nice try. And as I'm sure you can guess, they didn't like it when I kind of called them out straight on that one.
Right.
I'm assuming that you kind of figure that they don't really like it when you call them straight out like that. I called them straight out like that because it was a total load of bullshit. They were trying to claim that I forgot a part of the paperwork, which I knew for a fact was the first thing in that entire packet I filled out. So I knew for a fact I had that already covered. You know. Like that was my point on that one, you know.
Yeah.
They were trying to tell me that, and I'm like, I know for a fact I already have that section fully filled out. And again, they're like...
He's finishing up his walls.
Yeah. Trying to, anyway. Hopefully without further interference, which I'm not overly, confident that we're not going to have here again. Best we can do with it, though, is deal with it as it comes, though. That's the best we can do in this game. Just kind of deal with the shit as it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mr. Lizard, do you mind not shoving me around like that? Yeah, there was a lizard that got under my feet and shoved me around like that.
I asked myself, what the hell was he doing? And he goes, push on my log cart. You can use this for any other things, too.
Yeah, like you can transport rocks with it, sticks, various
transport your wood, your rocks, and he said...
There is a rumor that you can...
told him that you can transport the dead bodies.
Mm-hmm. Which you could use as like an emergency food source, which would be like over here, like these legs, arms, such and such. You know, those are all parts from dead hostels, by the way. But the thing is, though, I heard a rumor going around for quite a while that apparently it messes with your character's sanity if you eat that too often. Like,
yeah, and he said, well, if you put the bodies on there, it messes with your character's insanity.
Well, the sanity, like, they go insane quicker, apparently. According to rumor, anyway. I don't know how true that is one way or the other.
Just open up the door.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, like, yeah, because once you complete a door thing there, it opens automatically. At least that one does. So I'm going to close that for now. And, yep. I don't know why the hell I closed it. That doesn't really serve a purpose at the moment. I will say this. I'm going to go place my log cart up here. And then I'm going to go wash this blood off, because that's probably how they've been tracking me down so easily.
Probably, you goob.
Mm-hmm. Because I just now looked at the bottom of my screen and saw it covered in blood. So I'm like, that's probably how they've been finding me so quickly. So, anywho, Geronimo, no! And I think I'm going to miss. Nope, I made it. Holy shit. Did not make that by much. Yep, and that's why I went to wash it off, because I had a feeling that was coming.
I don't know how we'll find out.
Hey, but here's one thing to watch out for, and Trudy, with you not liking deep water or water in general, I don't know how that worked, but if you're down here, you will eventually see a shark rushing by.
Okay.
Yeah, there are sharks in here. I don't like that idea.
It's not that I don't like water, I can't swim.
I mean, I can swim, but my fear really lies in deep water is what it is. Like, for me, you know, like, the big thing is, I'm a very strong swimmer, according to a lot of people. But my problem is that if I'm, like, say if I'm in a pool where I can't touch or see the bottom, that's a problem for me, you know? Because of my overly vivid imagination, that's a very, very big problem for me.
Yeah.
You know, because I have a very vivid imagination, and that has turned that into things before. Screw it, I'm just going to make a small raft for now. So we'll put you right there. There we go, so we need 7 logs, and then that'll be complete. Alright, so I'm actually gonna just hang out and wait for daybreak before I go trying for this shit again.
Somebody says you don't like hot, he sure does eat packets.
So, and the nice thing I like is because they have this convenient little path up here that brings you out right behind the base.
Oh, I see.
Yep, because where I just was is down there where that thing down by the water
Yeah.
is. So, I like how you can just easily get back in pretty much.
Right.
And also with these kind of doors, you have a lock on them too of sorts. Which isn't much for those hostiles to get past if they really want in, but it provides a bit of a barrier though. So, you know, that's one thing. Oh, by the way, yeah. I'm going to switch this over to sticks, and yep. And yeah, I just saw the icon. There is apparently an option to pretty much to have the hostiles, the dead bodies hauled around in this thing anyway. I literally just cycled through the options and saw the thing that indicates it. So apparently that is a thing. So for now, I have that set for sticks because I could use quite a bit of those right now. I can assume this modern axe probably takes quite a bit of energy to swing.
It's not even cold in here.
Speaking of which, I should probably turn my AC on before long, because I'm betting that's probably a problem here.
I don't know. We've had ours on since June. And the two kids he's babysitting, they come in the house and they say they're cold. It's fucking cold in my house.
I don't know. For me, I don't recognize cold as easily as most others do, apparently. That's kind of my problem.
You know me. For how many years that I've been with Eric.
Yeah.
I run around in shorts and in a t-shirt, you know. And when somebody turns an AC on, I complain I'm cold. Right?
Yeah.
I'm sitting in an AC right now.
Like
In
it's
shorts.
like sitting.
And I'm not cold.
Well, you're sitting in an AC unit, you said? Like inside an AC?
Okay, you fucking smartass. The AC is in my window.
But so wait a
I'm
minute.
sitting
Wait a
in the
minute.
living room, obviously
Wait a
watching you on TV.
So the AC is in the window, and you're inside the AC. How does that work?
I said I'm sitting in the living room while the AC's in the window.
Ah, okay.
Smartass.
Yep. Now
And I'm not cold. And I'm always cold.
And my thing is that, you know, I'm actually feeling a little warm, and I'm like, I normally don't feel warm overly easily. Okay, boys, let's do this. Hi. Where the
It's not a cat, by the way.
fuck? The fuck is that?
No, it ain't. That's a lion. That's the knitting lion's master. Well, yeah, that's Penn State. It's Penn State's Nittany Lions. That's cool. Boots. What time do you have to go to training tonight?
Oh God, well, it's 3:31 now, and that starts. Well, it kicks off at 7, but I have to be there a little bit before.
Okay, what time do you gotta leave?
Preferably around 6:30, if anything. It's about a 5-10 minute walk. Ah, okay.
He's gonna be watching the news here at 4.
Yeah. Actually, if you,
Unless he can wait until 6 to watch it.
yeah, that's. I'll leave that up to you guys on that. I'll leave that up to you guys on that one, because it's really, like, it doesn't bother me one way or the other.
Okay, he's gonna let me on until 5:30.
Okay. Yeah, because about 6:30 is when, like 6 is when I have to get up and start getting ready, pretty much, and preferably out the door by 6:30, if anything.
Okay, so can we put some DC then?
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. I gotta go recover my pack for the umpteenth fucking time, though, first.
The umpteenth fucking time.
What the hell hit me that time? Oh, nope, I hear one around me, so something did hit me. Yep, something did hit me. I hear it running around. I mean, I was walking, boom, I go down. I'm like, what the hell happened?
It probably jumped on you from up above.
Probably. So I was gonna say, there was nothing there like 5 seconds ago, but now I am going to say, fuck this shit. And I'm gonna hang out in here until daybreak hits. At least until then.
What are we eating for dinner, by the way?
Well, it's food, so it's the last resort, but it's food. So, yep, I just popped an arm on the fire.
I see that.
Because I need something to eat here.
What about the food Dora gave us?
I've been snacking. I've been eating all that.
We'll just eat some of that up. We'll eat some of that up. And I got potatoes left too.
I got a stick.
Steak.
Yeah, she says she's got potatoes. I got a stick.
Ha ha ha, very funny.
The Kool-Aid, bring it back. The Kool-Aid. Has been open. So, pack up. Bread over there. You like strawberry? Would you like strawberry donuts?
What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
I just said, what the hell are you on? But now I see you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I built a stairway from ground level so I have a place to run, essentially. Which is very useful half the time, having an emergency fallback point. That's usually a good thing to have. Oh, it's a deer.
I was just like, well, you're going to need a drink one.
It's a deer.
Kaboom!
Oh, if I had one, I would have already done it.
Alright. You might want to. See?
Hi.
Chad was like,
Mm-hmm.
the right pass? I'll get her out right there. Let's go.
Okay, way out there, huh? So I gotta be careful how I go about this one. Yeah, I'm literally just looking to get my pack back, and then that's gonna be pretty much it.
You're fine.
Because I'm really getting tired of getting jumped like that. So there's one. And yes, if you die multiple times before you pick your pack up, it will spawn multiple packs.
Really?
Like you see the two skulls there. There was 3 from the last place I got dropped at. But I'm just like, I'm gonna grab all 3 of them just so I have them. I just gotta be careful how much noise I'm making. Yep, and right there's why. Right there's why. There we go. Go, 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 go. Oh, that's a chicken. I'm gonna
Hey,
want
you
to
love
run
me,
back.
right?
That's a
You want
chicken.
carrots and get my star thingies out of the drawer?
That is a chicken. Oh, hi.
Wait. Where's my open box of Pop-Tarts?
And running,
Give me a
running,
Pop-Tart instead.
and running, running, and running, running. And they're trying to stop me from getting into my base, and I say, fuck you, I will still get into my base.
Kiss my ass, motherfuckers.
They're like, we will stop you from getting into your base, and I'm like, no, you won't. You will try, but no, you won't. So for now, I'm hopping up here. Yep, they followed me in.
That's because you left the door open.
No, the door closes automatically, thankfully.
Well, then how did they follow you in?
Well, there's a trap over on that right side that's not complete. There's a gaping hole right there. There's multiple ways for them to still get in. There's still multiple ways for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's still quite a few ways for them to be able to get in.
When are you supposed to be going to New Jersey with your buddy?
That's gonna be the second week of July, if I remember. And as far as I know, we're gonna be down there for like a week.
A little bit, yeah.
So you know, and it's pretty much my buddy's aunt and uncle's like vacation house, pretty much is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because I was thinking maybe if money is an issue for what we got planned, I was gonna say wait until what, the first week in July.
Well, maybe. I mean, my buddy told me not to worry about money and whatnot, and I said, dude, I prefer to contribute something. You know, like that's what I was telling him is I prefer to contribute something. So yes, I am gonna worry about that.
Well, I was just saying for like, say you have your mom taking me out.
Yeah.
I have gas money for it or whatever. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
you have money for it or whatever.
We'll figure it out one way or another. We just got to figure out when at this point, though.
Exactly, when?
Yeah, like when seems to be the big question at this point. Because beyond that, we seem to have the plans pretty well figured out. It seems like the only thing we're really battling at this point is pretty much like when are we going to be able to do it?
Yeah.
Hey, but speaking of which, should we talk to him about that idea we were discussing earlier, just to get his take on it?
Wait, what?
The thing over Facebook we were talking about earlier. Like, you know, just to get his take on it, if anything.
Which part? We were talking about a shitload of stuff on Facebook.
Fuck, I'm trying to remember. It was like the last thing we had talked about. I don't remember exactly offhand, but I remember it was something there. Like, my brain's kind of going for memory right now, so that's not exactly reliable. Because half the time my brain does lose shit rather quickly, and it actually gets pretty annoying pretty quick.
Okay, the last thing we were talking about is playing Destiny, but it's still downloading. I was talking about before that.
What was before that? Yep, and that is my cue to run. Fucking leave me the hell alone, you asshole.
When I was asking you if, because my ex doesn't know I'm back with Daniel.
Okay.
Because of one reason. If they find out I'm back with Daniel, they'll stop me from talking to you.
Okay.
So I was asking, and that's what I was asking you, is if he would ask who my boyfriend was, if I could use you as the boyfriend. That way they don't think I'm someone can't talking about it.
Ah, okay. Well, then I misunderstood. It sounds like I misunderstood that from earlier.
That was my fault.
Yeah, I mean, it does. It sounds like I misunderstood what was being said there.
And it was not only you misunderstood, it's the way I worded it.
Well, maybe, but at the same time, though, I'll admit I think I kind of misunderstood part of that too, though. I think that was kind of, that was. I'd say that would be. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say that I. Yeah. Well, first lunch, pretty much, right? First lunch at this point, right? Ah, okay. What the hell is hitting me, and how are they hitting me from in here? Oh, that little brat's back again. God, I hate those things. Oh, what the hell did they just...
So, what are we supposed to talk to them about?
I don't think there is anything, actually. I think you just clarified what I thought was going on. Like, clarified accurately versus what I thought I should say.
Oh, okay.
Like, to clarify what I meant here. Like, because... Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's, yeah, I just, I said that because after you explained that, it now makes a lot more sense of what you were talking about. Yeah, that's good stuff there. Mm-hmm. Ow, you little fucker. You weren't supposed to hit me from there, but yeah, you still can, so what else? Okay, so let's try to deal with these guys, get them fended off real quick. And I'll save it and go from there. I'm watching out to make sure that none of those little midget fucks make it in here this time. The two that were over in this corner last time. Making sure none of those little brats make it in here. Damn, they're going nuts trying to get at me. Okay. Like, I can hear him attacking the cabin, I just can't tell where he's at. Doesn't sound like I'm hitting anyone. Well, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna go for the best shot it looks like I have here. Hi, guys.
I see him. Yep. Up by the door.
Yep, I hopped out just in time to throw that down. And it looks like, if nothing else, it looks like I got them to deviate a little bit.
Right up by the window.
Got him. Oh, rain. Yay. Yeah. He's still screaming. Looky ducky. Oh, fuck you too. Come on. Gotcha. No, it's just oh, fuck you, asshole! Of course, there's always got to be the one to blindside me like that. Fuck you, dick. God damn it. I go goodbye. Hey, on the bright side, at least my pack's inside the fort this time.
Yeah.
So at least I don't have to worry too much. I just gotta wait for those guys to disperse a little bit.
It's too bad I couldn't be
Hmm? What do you mean?
at home. I said too bad I didn't know a way to make extra money.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm debating on getting a job
That way
again
she can get
because,
her ass up there and see you.
yeah.
Wait, now what'd you say? I couldn't hear you.
That's alright. Yeah, pretty much, I was saying that I was debating on picking up a job because, honestly, I mean, it's not so much a money aspect, it's I've got too much free time on my hands as far as I'm concerned.
I was talking about don't know how to make some extra money. That way I could come up before July.
Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to look into a few things, but I might have a couple ideas. Because you said it's
May
a...
I ask what you're talking about?
Well, truth be told, the best I've got so far is asking a few friends of mine. Like, maybe asking, like my buddy I was telling you about that was thinking about going out for dinner last night. You know, he does, he has a vehicle, and he does enjoy road trips every now and again. But the thing is, though, is my question is, if I go up to him and I say, "Hey, dude, what are your thoughts about a road trip to Apollo, PA?" You know, his question.
What do you think he's gonna say? What are we going there for?
Well, I'm thinking that'll be one of his first couple of questions. Like, I'm thinking his first question will probably be for what. You know, I'm willing to bet that'll be his first question. Like, why do we go there? Like, why do you want to? You know, something like that. I'm thinking it'll be something like that. But, you know, he's not really a stickler. He's not like strict, really, per se. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. This is the guy that literally put a Winchester rifle in my hands at a gun range and said, try to hit that.
Oh, that's the buddy you want with that day to the range?
Yeah, that's him, pretty much. He was the guy that's braver than most and actually puts a Winchester rifle in my hand and tells me to shoot at a target from about 100 meters away. I can't see 100 meters away, first thing. You know?
Yeah.
That's the first thing, is I can't see 100 meters ahead of me. This thing had a scope, which is why I didn't say anything. It was a fun day, though. Well, it was a fun day up until the rifle kind of bit back. Because the rifle kind of bit me back a few minutes later.
Yeah.
You know, because you know, he explained to me, like, don't have your eye right up against the scope. You know, the usual safety precaution stuff. You know. And well, when I went, and the first couple of shots went off without much of a problem. But here's the thing: is that I think it was my fourth or fifth shot I was trying to use that. Well, I forgot my buddy's advice to watch how close my eye is to the rifle scope. And while I wasn't watching, and I took my shot, and it smacked me right in the eye. I learned real fucking quick why he was advising me to be careful on that one. Because that shit fucking hurt when it nailed me in the eye. I mean, literally, it knocked out my vision.
You got on Destiny.
Ah, okay. Let's see here. Who knows? Maybe it's maintenance still, do you think? I don't know. Well, it does, but it's a strictly online game. I mean, you can do some things by yourself, but most things you're going to want other people for, though, yeah. Let's see here. Well, I mean, I have my pack back, and I got everything I need for now, so... Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for now, though. Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna hit this thing. And so, did you want to jump to DC Universe instead, then?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh, so, what do you think of that game, though, anyway?
It's fun. I'll have to get it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like $20, and it like I said, it does have the like the online multiplayer thing.